Have you ever wondered why some people seem to thrive in life, even when things get tough, while others get stuck or struggle to find happiness and success? What if the way you think about happiness and success is completely backward? In this audiobook summary of The Happiness Advantage, How a Positive Brain Fuels Success in Work and Life by Shawn Achor, we'll explore powerful, research-backed insights that can help you flip the script and use positivity to fuel your personal and professional success. This is a direct, straightforward audiobook summary designed to fit this complete book into a bite-sized format under 15 minutes. I've pulled the most important key takeaways from this book and packed them all in here for you. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe to Audiobook Focus for more daily summaries that help you grow in every area of your life. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. Shawn Achor spent over a decade at Harvard studying what makes people happy and successful. What he found turned traditional ideas on their head. Most people believe that if you work hard, you'll become successful, and once you're successful, then you'll be happy. But Achor's research found the opposite is true. Happiness actually comes first, and it fuels success, not the other way around. When your brain is in a positive state, you're more productive, more creative, more resilient, and better at problem solving. This is the core idea behind what Achor calls the happiness advantage. This concept isn't just wishful thinking. It's backed by science. Studies show that when you're positive, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that not only make you feel good, but also enhance your ability to learn and focus. This helps you work smarter, make better decisions, and bounce back from setbacks faster. So the key to achieving more isn't grinding harder, it's learning how to train your brain to be positive first. And the good news? Positivity is something you can actively practice and develop, just like a muscle. One powerful story Achor shares is from his time working with students at Harvard. Despite being in one of the most prestigious universities in the world, many students were anxious, overwhelmed, and unhappy. Achor began teaching simple positive psychology techniques, like writing down 3 things they were grateful for each day. Over time, students reported feeling less stressed and more satisfied, even during exam season. These simple habits rewired their brains to look for the good rather than the bad. Eventually, even students who had struggled with self-doubt and burnout were able to find more purpose and energy in their daily routines. Achor introduces the idea of the Tetris effect, based on a study where participants played Tetris for hours, and then started seeing Tetris patterns everywhere, in buildings, shelves, and even in their dreams. The brain is highly adaptable and trains itself to look for patterns based on what we focus on. If we constantly focus on problems, stress, and negativity, we start seeing more of those things. But if we train our minds to focus on positives, opportunities, and gratitude, our brains begin to spot those things more often. This mindset shift makes a huge difference in our daily lives. Even noticing 1 or 2 positive details during your commute or morning coffee can begin the shift. Another key idea is the importance of social connection. Achor calls this the most important predictor of happiness. Strong relationships not only support us emotionally, but also improve our physical health and increase our resilience. In workplaces, teams with strong bonds perform better, are more innovative, and have lower turnover. Achor encourages building deeper relationships at work and in life, checking in on others, showing appreciation, and creating a sense of belonging. Even small gestures like remembering a colleague's birthday or offering help without being asked can foster this connection. The book also discusses the power of habits. Creating positive rituals, small, intentional routines can reshape the way we experience our days. Achor explains that willpower is limited, so it's important to build habits that automate good decisions. For example, laying out your gym clothes the night before makes it easier to work out in the morning. Over time, These small changes stack up and create momentum, leading to big transformations. People who build positive habits tend to stick with goals longer and recover faster from slip-ups. One of the most impactful sections in the book is about overcoming obstacles and setbacks. Achor introduces the concept of falling up, which means using failures as a way to grow and rise higher than you were before. When something goes wrong, we usually respond with frustration, discouragement, or avoidance. But by training our minds to ask, "What can I learn from this?" we shift from being victims of circumstances to being authors of our growth story. This mindset makes us more adaptable and helps us bounce back stronger. It's not about pretending everything is okay. It's about seeing even difficulty as part of the process of getting better. Another powerful strategy Achor discusses is the Zorro Circle. When people face overwhelming problems, they tend to feel helpless and out of control. The Zorro Circle method helps by encouraging people to start small, focus only on what they can control in the moment. Once they master that small area, they can expand outward. This approach builds confidence and keeps people from feeling paralyzed by the size of a challenge. It's like starting with a tiny spark and gradually building a fire. You take back control piece by piece, and each step strengthens your sense of agency. Achor also dives into the role of mindset in performance. He shares research showing that just believing stress can be helpful actually reduces its harmful effects. When people see stress as a challenge rather than a threat, their performance improves. This concept is known as the stress mindset theory. By reinterpreting stress, we can use it as fuel rather than something that holds us back. People who adopt a positive stress mindset perform better under pressure, stay healthier, and are more motivated in the face of difficulty. Another key idea from the book is about the ripple effect. Our emotions and attitudes are contagious. If you're positive, that positivity spreads to others, co-workers, family, friends. Just one person's positive outlook can create a chain reaction that improves an entire team's morale. That's why being intentional about your own mindset isn't just for your benefit. It uplifts everyone around you. Think about the power of walking into a room and lifting the energy just by being encouraging, optimistic, or supportive. Achor also discusses the role of belief systems in shaping our outcomes. If you believe your actions matter and that you can influence your environment, you're more likely to take initiative and make better choices. This is known as the locus of control. People with an internal locus of control believe they can shape their destiny, while those with an external locus believe life just happens to them. Cultivating an internal locus helps you feel empowered and drives you to take purposeful action even in the face of difficulty. Another layer of the happiness advantage is the connection between physical well-being and mental positivity. Achor stresses that exercise, sleep, and proper nutrition play a crucial role in training your brain for happiness. Even a 20-minute brisk walk can significantly boost your mood and increase your brain's capacity for positivity. The brain and body are interconnected. When you move more, sleep better, and fuel yourself properly, you enhance your emotional resilience. Let's now go over the 5 most important takeaways from the happiness advantage and how you can start applying them right now. First, happiness fuels success, not the other way around. Start each day with a simple gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. This rewires your brain to scan for the good and sets a positive tone for your day. When you begin from a happy mental state, you're more likely to achieve your goals. Even if your circumstances don't change overnight, your outlook can. Second, develop small daily habits that build momentum. Don't try to overhaul your life overnight. Pick 1 or 2 things you can commit to every day, like a morning walk, a positive affirmation, or a short meditation. These micro habits act like stepping stones, leading you forward without overwhelming you. The more consistent you are, the easier it becomes to create real change. Third, strengthen your social connections. Reach out to a friend, check in with a colleague, or make time for family. Even a short, meaningful conversation can boost your mood and deepen your relationships. Social bonds are one of the strongest predictors of long-term happiness. Being part of a supportive network makes challenges feel lighter and achievements more joyful. Fourth, reframe failure as an opportunity to grow. When something doesn't go your way, instead of blaming yourself or giving up, ask what you can learn from it. This mindset of falling up helps you build resilience and come back even stronger the next time. Every mistake can be a stepping stone toward wisdom if we're willing to reflect. Fifth, practice the Zorro Circle technique. When facing a challenge, start by focusing on a small area you can control. Master that, then expand. This helps reduce overwhelm and builds confidence, giving you a sense of progress and power. Taking action in even the smallest way helps break the cycle of inaction and anxiety. In conclusion, the happiness advantage reminds us that we don't have to wait for success to be happy. In fact, we achieve success much faster when we learn to be happy first. By training our brains to focus on the good, building supportive habits, strengthening our relationships, and responding to challenges with a growth mindset, we unlock a powerful advantage in work and in life. The tools are simple, but the impact is profound. If you've made it to the end of this audiobook summary, that means you're serious about making real, lasting changes in your life. The full audiobook is linked in the description if you want to dive deeper into Shawn Achor's insights and research. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Audiobook Focus for more daily summaries like this. And if you're still here, drop a comment saying "Happiness First." I'll do my best to like and reply to every single one. Until next time.